Hi all, welcome to my channel. I'm Matt, this is Mark's Mods, and today guys we are going to be continuing with our Lamborghini Miura build. So we are going to be doing stage 56 of Build a Lamborghini Miura. And it probably won't be a shock to you that the parts we get in this stage, we're not using them. They're actually in a big box over there. I'm going to keep them wrapped up guys because it's the safest way to keep parts for these builds. So I'm going to keep it wrapped up, but I think before the end of this pack we do get to use them. I do believe that I don't have any really of this pack to come till September now, or it might be October, so there might be a couple of weeks where we're not doing anything of this build. It's just the way nature of Agora really. You just have to wait until you get your next lot when you should do it every 2 months. So not going to do about that. But what we are going to be doing is the parts we got for 54 and 55 that we didn't work on, we're going to work on with issue 56. Why they can't send us the parts for that specific issue and use them and not have to store them away, I really don't have a clue. I really don't have a clue, but seems that's the way things happen. Anyway, enough of me rambling. Let's get started on this one today. So, with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay guys, so stage 56 is assembling the battery and fitting it to the front frame cover. Sounds very interesting. Now, the front frame, like I said, is in a box. We're not doing anything with it, but what we do need is we need our bits from 54, which is this battery box. And we've got this cover here. And it wants us basically to put this and marry it up. Now, I don't think there's any specific way this is going to go around, but I've actually never, in most of the builds I've done, have we ever had to build a battery. So, intriguing is the word. So we're just placing that together. Okay, so next what we need to do is we need to bring over the terminals. Now there is a negative and a positive. The negative has them two small holes at the bottom. So we know that's a negative, and the negative is going to go on the left of the battery. Well, it's left to me. So it's just going to fit on to there, just like that. And then this is the positive, and again this is just going to fit on to here, just like I don't know how many people will be seeing this, but yeah. Okay, next we need to do is we need to put on the wires, which are these tubes here. Might need to open these out, or maybe use some tweezers. Right, that's one on. That's gone nicely on. But yeah, build a battery. That's definitely a new one on me. Okay, I'm just going to stretch this out a little bit. So all I do for that is I just get a cocktail stick. And I'm just going to stick this in the end. And that just opens it out. I'm just going to use my fingers just to sort of heat up the plastic a little bit for the tube. Then you quickly take it off, and hopefully you're ready to put it on the other side. Maybe get some tweezers. Before doing models, I used to be dreadful with tweezers. They were not my friends at all. But as I've done more of these models and piping, yeah, I enjoy working with tweezers. Okay, so that's now done. Next part we need are the handles for the battery, as we can see here. Now these are simply going to go on just 2 holes there and 2 holes there, and they are just going to simply go on. There's no, they're just going to clip in. Now I'm just being careful, I don't want to break these. It's nice for doing some decent work. Okay, so that's one on. I'll get the other one on. It's nice to be doing something more on this Miura. Like I said, oh, you see that one's just broken. Blast it. Okay, that's what I was worried about. Okay, so I think what I'm best doing that is fixing that off camera. I don't know if it's something I could fix. I thought these bits of plastic would be brittle. Let's see if I can do this while we're here. Why not? Let's take the challenge. Glue without dropping everything. Why not? And I'm never going to use this as, you know, oh, let's take the battery out, but your glue is always clogged when you don't want it to be. So if I can find a pin, start this, and then we'll get some glue. Oh, it's got a right clog in it. Okay guys, so sorry about that. The camera decided to freeze. I have fixed the battery now. Shows I need to keep an eye on my monitors. So that's now on there. I'm happy with that. Next what we need to do is we need this piece we got in 55 because we're going to be fitting the battery. Now the battery is literally just going to be going on just on the end here, just like that, and then we need to screw this from underneath with 2 tight B screws. OBS sometimes can be a pain because you think you fixed it with camera problems and then it just starts throwing random problems in there. And I don't know why the camera stopped. You don't want that to be too loose, but you don't want to damage the thread on the part for the screw. But yeah, that's nicely in place. Okay, moving on. Right, so if we flip this over, you want us to note this part here. Okay, and we're actually going to be putting in the steering column. So wow. Okay, and that is just going to fit just down onto there like so. And then we need this piece here. This is going to fit over it. Just like that. And we screw that down with another type B screw. So actual's doing some work on the steering. That's great. Okay, and I believe that is it. That is stage complete. I thought it was rattling around then, but it's not. Might need to slacken that screw slightly. just to give that a bit of movement. Yeah, I can try and sort that out later. But that is stage complete. So we've done our back tray and we've put in our steering column. That's quite really satisfying for an issue today. So that is stage 56 complete. Well guys, that's it for the Lamborghini Miura for this week. Thank you for tuning in. I do apologise about the technical difficulties. It's like I said, OBS is a fantastic program. It's really worth working with, but sometimes it'll just throw a technical glitch your way and there's just nothing you can do about it. And I've tweaked OBS that much now that to try and make it run as smoothly as possible. It's like it's AI at the moment. It just does its own thinking. So yeah. But at least we didn't ruin anything. All I did was I was literally sorting out the glue to glue that little piece on for the back tray. And I'm not going to ring Agora for a replacement because I just don't think it's worth it, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm happy with it, and I think that's the main thing. Anyway, if you like this video, please could you give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell and you're notified of any future videos. But as for always guys, stay safe and bye for now.